Hello, friends. Let me say something to you right from the start. I did not grow up walking with God. I came to know the Lord when I was about 38 years old. And since that time, I have been learning how to walk with Him day by day. But there was one area where I hesitated to move in obedience. And I want to talk about that today because I believe somebody watching is right there too. And I want to show you what grace really looks like in that place. And I want you to understand something about my life. Everything I am today is because of grace, not because I've done everything perfectly, not because I've always moved quickly, but because God has been patient with me while I learned how to follow Him. Even in the area where I hesitated, grace never stopped guiding me. For me, that hesitation came when it involved using my voice like this on camera, on YouTube, speaking in this kind of way. I didn't grow up with this. I didn't understand it at first, and I didn't feel comfortable stepping into it immediately. So I waited, not because I stopped following God, but because I didn't feel ready for that specific step. And maybe you understand that feeling because hesitation doesn't always feel like disobedience. It feels like I need more time. I don't know how to do this. I'll start when I feel ready. But over time, waiting can start to feel like delay, and delay can start to feel like you missed your moment. But I want to tell you something I've learned. God is not waiting for your perfection. He is working with your willingness. In Philippians 1 6, it says, He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. That means something very important. If God placed something in you, He is responsible for finishing it, not your confidence, not your timing, not your understanding. His purpose still stands. And when I look back, I can see something so clearly now. God did not leave me in my hesitation. He kept gently leading me forward, not forcing me, but guiding me. And that is what grace does. Grace leads you step by step, even when you are unsure. And eventually I said yes. Not perfectly, not fully confident at first, but I said yes. And I began using my voice on Beyond the Brokenness with my cousin. And in time, that obedience also opened the door to Guided by Grace with Nancy. This space, this voice, this channel was something God continued to grow me into step by step. And now I understand something I didn't see before. God was not waiting for me to be perfect. He was waiting for me to respond because He was already preparing everything I would need along the way. So, what I thought was delay was actually formation. So, if you're watching this and you feel like you've been slow to move, or unsure, or hesitant in something God placed in your heart, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not outside of God's plan. You are not disqualified, and you are not forgotten because grace still meets you right where you are. Let me pray for you. Father, thank you for your patience with us when we hesitate. Thank you that you do not leave us even when we take time to grow into what you are calling us to do. Strengthen the one listening right now who feels unsure or delayed. Remind them that your purpose is still alive in their life. Lead them forward in peace, clarity, and courage. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you for being here with me today. And remember this: you are not behind in God's plan. You are still being guided by grace.